So each and every one of you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Kind of a sad event for me today, and I don't know how else to motor my way around it. So I guess I wanted to start out by saying thank you to each and every one of my subscribers that have kind of stuck it out with me through thick and thin and everything else that's been going on. I know a lot of you have noticed that I've been very sporadic the last probably a good month now. With everything else going on with my father and my wife and my home and everything else that's been happening, had a little bumble with um, stalker and cops and all kinds of things happening. But I think I just wanted to. I really don't know how to go about it without just being point blank blunt. Um, I think it's going to be within my best interest, and it saddens me to say because I've been at this going on 4 years. I really thoroughly enjoy the games that I play. I really thoroughly enjoy the people that I play the games with. I've made a hell of a lot of friends. I've met a crap load of people, many that I admire in what they do and how they do it, and hints and tips and tricks and stuff that I've learned, and others that I've wanted to learn and be able to accomplish and everything. Lot of unmet goals, but it is what it is. I haven't spoke a whole lot. My wife doesn't play with me a whole lot on here. She goes by the name of Crazy Corner. She plays Grand Theft Auto sometimes with us, not too often at all. I wish I could get her into a lot more things, but many of you who do know, she's disabled, and a lot of you who don't know, well, she's disabled. So a lot of my time, and I don't mind, so don't misunderstand me, but a lot of my time is devoted to my wife, as it should be. I mean, this is YouTube. It's me playing games and shooting shit with my friends and having fun. And there's nothing at all wrong with that. I've been ridiculed and I don't really give a shit. I've been called all kinds of names, and even recently a stalker right outside the window that's behind this monitor that you can't see. So that's been an adventure, to say the least. But now we have new issues, and I've read and I've talked and I've heard and I've listened. As a pastor, even though you wouldn't know it now, but as a practicing pastor in the past, I know when you're born, your parents take care of you. In 99.9% of the cases, your parents take care of you until you're old enough to take care of yourself, which is generally 18. Most kids fly the nest at that point and move on with life, and we can only hope and pray and dream and grasp at any type of reality that we can in an effort to assist our children to be the best that they can be, to inspire them in any way, shape, form, or fashion, to be the ultimate of whatever it is they choose to do, without ridiculing them, or demeaning them in any way, trying to lift them up and keep them excited. I've said all my life, if you're not happy with the job that you're at, then why be miserable? Find the job that you're truly after. And if you can get that job, I don't personally view it as a job anymore. It's an adventure. It's a daily adventure. And it's fun and exciting, and you can't wait to get there. Now those jobs aren't easy to come by. Now I ain't gonna lie. I mean, shit happens. Life happens. I didn't know 25 years ago, March the 26th, this month, is my wife and I, we celebrate 25 years. And I couldn't be more ecstatic about it. You know, it's hard to find a couple these days that is willing to stick it out. It's too easy to get a divorce. Oh, well, you put bleach on my pants, you crazy bitch. You know, I want a divorce. You know, stupid crap. Um, and we agreed many, many years ago when we were just courting that, you know, if you're not satisfied, move on down the road. You know, there's no need to put each other through all that crap. You know, it's just a bunch of headache crap. But it's 25 years this year. I'm very, very happy for that. Looking for another 25 years. Pray the good Lord allows me to breathe long enough to hit that mark. But we have something that has consumed me greatly within the last couple of months, especially, and that's my father. Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful by no means with my father, but my father is 82 years old. He has very limited use of either arm, hands especially. He has hardly no grip whatsoever. There's just so many things that he can no longer do. And he can't take care of himself any longer because of his disabilities. He can't hardly walk at all. He's a real bad diabetic. He has a lot of health issues. And I don't know how else to put that. And to be quite honest with you, due to his health issues and everything that's going on in the rapid descent, I don't know how long I'm going to have my father, you know, and I had 25 years of my life without him, and we finally got together, and I want to cherish as much as I possibly can while I can. So it's kind of a sad thing for me because I've worked pretty hard the last almost 4 years now to try to muddle my way through the sea of YouTube life and gather as many subscribers as I possibly can. I started out on a bad note because I refused certain individuals. I refused to be associated in any way, shape, form, or fashion because I didn't want my channel to be crap. I didn't want. I don't care for all the hype, all the bullshit, if you will. So I was very demanding on who, what, where, when, and why, and that still just drives me in the back of my head to try to still be just that. Lately, with a lot of the stress and everything that's been going on with everything else, even I have been saying words that normally I wouldn't. So I do apologize for that. But we're all human, you know. Many of you know that my dad just recently moved, um, and that took a whole lot of wind out of my sails. And to know now, looking at him, seeing him daily, cooking his meals and taking out his trash and walking his dog and, you know, everything that he can no longer do, really is a severe slap in the face of reality. You know, we take everything for granted. I mean, literally. And sometimes it takes a smack in the face to get you to see what's real. You know, and this is real. So I'm sorry to say, but I think it would behoove me uh, to cherish what time I have and to be with my wife and my father as much as I possibly can and do everything that I can to try to maintain a comfortable state for them, especially my father at this time. You know, because like I said, I could go down there in the morning and, you know, for breakfast and find him dead. You know, I mean, it's just that plain and simple. I don't know how long, you know, and I'm going to do what I can for as long as I can, for as long as I have him, you know, because I spent so many years without him. And it wasn't his fault. It wasn't my mom's fault. It wasn't anybody's fault. I mean, You know, he served a lot of years in the Army, and he's a lot of years Army. So, but at any rate, this isn't an exact farewell goodbye. But I do want everybody to know and understand that if you follow me, number one, I greatly do appreciate it. I would have already gotten sick of me, so kudos to you in every way, shape, form, or fashion. Thank you so very, very much. But this is going to be me telling you, as the viewer, that I am personally going to be with my channel on YouTube very sporadic. And it's going to be that way until, unfortunately, my father passes. Now, hopefully, and not hopefully, um, I mean, really, how do you put it? I mean, hopefully that's not long, because I'd like to see my channel grow a little more. I got a whole bunch of things in the back of my head that I've wanted to do and get things together and get accomplished, you know, because I think my channel could grow a lot further than it is. And I think I could grow it a lot further if I could actually just be me, you know. And that's kind of hard to do when you're on an open mic and you're trying to encourage the younger generation without being discouraged yourself. You know, sometimes it's a balancing act, and it's hard to accomplish. But at the same time, I hope it's not quick, because I want to cherish every moment that I can. I mean, he's my father. You know, so it's kind of a catch-22. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know, so I'm just, all I can do is ride the wave and wait till I hit shore. You know, so hopefully the ones that have been with me will stick with me. I can't say I'm sorry enough, even though it's not my fault. I mean, life happens. I don't care who you are, where you're at, what you're doing. Life happens, you know, and you will see at some point in your life when things are out of control that you personally have zero control over. All you can do is muddle your way through and pray for the best. So that's what I got to do. You know, it's time to get my feet wet. So here we go. You know, I am not giving up YouTube, no, but I'll be very sporadic. And for that, I do apologize, especially those that give a shit. You know, I'm very sorry to you. Because I won't be able to stream as often as I would like. I have a set schedule, and I've been just absolutely raping that schedule. And instead of pissing people off, upsetting people in any way, shape, form, or fashion, this is the best way to do it. Let you know what's happening. And I still, if I hit 2,000 subscribers, which I'll probably lose a lot more than I'll gain at this point, but should I hit that 2,000, I'll still give away the PlayStation 4. That's still wide open. And at 1,800 subscribers, I'm still going to shave. Maybe not what you're after, but all the same. So none of that will change. But I have a very strong feeling that I'll lose a lot more than I'll gain. But at any rate, until the storm is over here, like I said, I apologize, but I've got no choice but to be extremely sporadic. So all I can say from the bottom of my heart is take care of yourself. Be very, very cautious in anything and everything that you do. Pay attention to everything that you possibly can. Try to be alert and oriented with everything around you. And just be you. Take care of yourself. Try to love one another without trying to kill each other. You know, I don't know. I'm already at 15 minutes, so I guess I'll shut my damn pie hole. but I don't want to go, you know, but I don't really have a choice. So I want to say I love you guys. It's kind of a kick in the teeth for me that as often as I can, I will throw out a video. So uh, peace, love, tranquility, and all the good stuff I can try to say, you know. So try to have an absolutely glorious day, each and every one of you. And this is going to be a while, but I will catch you on the flip side. Goodbye.